वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। We are seeing karakas and vibhakti. A quick summary. Quick summary itself takes time. It's up to vikarmaka dhatu. Akatitam cha, that is a sutra. Akatitam cha, that which is not told. Akatitam. Under akatitam cha, is vikarmaka dhatavaha. Akatitam avivakshitam ityartaha. Abhivakshita karakanamapi dvitiya. The karaka which is not presented as any one of the 6 karakas, get the sanya karma. But this is applicable to only to these 11 dhatus. This 16, 12 plus 4, 16 enumerated the dhatus. And not for other dhatus. It is only restricted to this set of dhatus only. And other dhatus also can be provided the meaning is with or without upasarga. All those details, it's not covered in the table, but we need to know. Remember that speak is, for example, do, to speak. So therefore we can bring in by this kat dhatu also, kash dhatu also, or any other dhatu with upasarga gives a meaning of speak, that also we can consider. So it will bring the other dhatus also having the same meaning, not any other dhatus. Dhatus having other meaning. Other dhatus with or without upasarga. They also can be enumerated in this list. So akatitam cha apadanadi karakaihi avivakshitam yat karakam tat karma sangikam bhavati. Up to this we saw. Any doubts? Doubts further, please ask. Is it clear to this?
Yes, Sir.
So all the points we discussed, so you can remember. So good to know and analyze a sentence based on this. Okay. We're going to see all the vibhaktis. So after this, after 15, so 1 to 15, so Prathama Vibhakti, then Dvitiya, under Dvitiya, whether it is a Karaka Vibhakti or Upapada Vibhakti, that we need to know. This is Karaka Vibhakti. Akatitam cha 1, 4. 1, 4 are Karaka. 2, 3, Vibhakti. Karakam is defined in 1, 4, and the Karakam is assigned Vibhakti in 2, 3. There are other Vibhakti Sanyas assigned, there are other Vibhaktis are assigned also due to other factors, which are called Upapada. Upapada means either the Pada may be there directly in the sentence, or the Pada is understood, or by Artha. By all the three ways it's possible. So therefore only two Vibhaktis only, Karaka Vibhakti, Upapada Vibhakti. When two Vibhaktis, suppose they are applicable in a given context, then we have to go by Karaka Vibhakti, because Karaka Vibhakti is Baliyan. So Karaka Vibhakti, Upapada Vibhakti, only two. Nubayoho, Ka Baliyasi, Karaka Upapada Vibhakti, Karaka Vibhakti ki Baliyasi. Upapada Vibhakti of three types. Padantara Upapada Vibhakti. Atava Pariganita Pada Upapada Vibhakti. Atava Artha Artha Vishesha Nusaram. Upapada Vibhakti. Artha Vishesha. So, we saw the example of Ubayataha Paritaha or Vinasaha, will see Saha. So there are those words, if they are present, then it will govern respective cases. Vina means it is either the second case or third case. Upapada. The word is there. Akye, that padam is there. Or there are certain words, Pariganita Padat. Keshanchit Padanam Yoge, Jayamana, Tebhyaha, Jayamana Vibhaktihi, Tadapi Upapada Vibhaktihi, Artha Visheshe Jayamana Vibhaktihi api, Upapada Vibhaktihi bhavati. That depends what Tritiya, Dvitiya, Chaturthi depends. So we will see that. So up to this we saw. Now the next one is 1452. Gati Buddhi Pratyavasanartha Shabda Karma Kanam Anikartasa. Now this also we saw. The context of It Prakranam also we saw this. And up to this only we saw long back when we were discussing Karaka up to this. So Ni Karta. So now means niche causative. Nyantavasta, Anyantavasta. Let us see. In the case of the roots that imply motion, Gati, then Buddhi, then Pratyavasana. Pratyavasana is eating. Pratyavasanartha. Shabda Karma, literary works. Then Akarmaka dhatus. So in the case of roots that imply motion, Gamanartaka dhatavaha. Dhatu having the meaning of the movement, motion. Then knowledge or information, Jnanartaka dhatu or Bhakshanartaka dhatu, or dhatus having a similar sense. Bhakshanartaka dhatu, a similar sense. Devouring, etc. All those. And also of roots, dhatus that have some literary work for the subject, Shabda Karmaka. Then the intransitive dhatus, Karmaka dhatu. that which is the subject of the verb in the primitive sense, that is in the anyanta avastha, that is put in the accusative case in the causal. In the causal, in the nyanta avastha, nyanta prayoge, it is put in accusative case, that is second case. The object remaining unchanged. The karma, main karma is there for the kriya, that will not change. So gatyarthanam, buddhyarthanam, pratyavasanarthanam, shabda karmanam, akarmakanam cha, anyanta avasthayam, yaha karta bhavati, saha, nyanta avasthayam, karma samyakam prapnoti. That is the meaning. The primary karta is there. The primary karta who actually does the action. With respect to the dhatus having this meaning. Gam, movement, buddhi, knowing, pratyasana means eating. Shabda karma. Shabda karma means action which has shabda. It could be a recitation or it could be teaching, anything connected with the literary work. That is also an akarmaka dhatus. In the context of nyanta prayoga, causative, the primary karta gets karma sanya. The primary karta will get karma sanya when he is the causative. It means he is made to act the causative form, the causative prayoga. Like the example, you see. So the primary karta is what we call anikarta. Can refer to the primary karta, anikarta. Anikarta. Anyanta avastha. Anikarta is a primary karta. Now here you see. Sevakaha gramam gacchati. Here the dhatu is gam dhatu, gamanarthaka dhatu. So it is not causative. It is sevakaha gramam gacchati. Now the same thing in nyanta prayoge, nyanta avasthaya, it will be Swami, master, sevakam gramam gamayati. Grama is the karma. That will not change in the nyanta avastha. But what happened to the primary karta, anikarta? Anikarta takes karma. Nyanta prayoge, the primary karta, what we call primary karta, is anikarta, gets a karma sanya. Anikarta takes karma sanya. Understand? Is it clear? Shouldn't be Tritiya Vibhakti. Kartar Karana Yogo Tritiya is there, right? See, here analyze a sentence. Gamayati. By Gamayati, what is Abhigitam? Please answer. I don't even understand. The answer is wrong, then I'll explain. Gamayati, what is Abhigitam? What is Abhigitam by Gamayati? Okay, what is Abhigitam by Gachati? Who is Abhigita?
Sevaka.
Karta, kartri,
Sevaka. Here, what is Abhigita?
Swami.
karma,
Swami. And what is Sevaka? Sevaka, who is Abhigita in Anyantavastha, is
Secondary karta.
Abhigitam or Anabhigitam? Abhigitam or Anabhigitam?
not abhihita.
Anabhigitam, right?
Anabhi, yeah.
Yeah, Swami is abhihita here also.
Swami is Abhigitam, Sevaka is
Not abhihita.
not
Anabhihita.
Abhigitam, Anabhigitam. Here it is Abhigita.
Hmm.
In the Anyantavastha, it is Abhigita, that called the primary karta, we say, Anau karta, we say. Now it is Ni karta, no karta. This is Anikarta. This is Anikarta, this is Ni karta. Ni karta, see, Anikarta is Anyantavasa. Anikarta is Abhigita, Abhigita Karta Pratama. Understand like that. Ani means not Nich, not Nijanta. Anikarta, Abhigita Karta. Nikarta means the one who in Ani Karta, now that is in Ni, that is in Nyanta Prayaga is Karta only, Ni Karta, but it is Anabhigita. Anabhigitatvad, what Prayaga will come? Anagita, I mean, what Vibhakti will come?
Tritiya.
Tritiya, but it is not Tritiya. You understand the point?
Yes.
Kartar Karmanayoho Tritiya. Karta will take Tritiya. When? Anabhigite, right? Karmani Prayoga, Karta is Tritiya only. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
But here what? This
Tritiya.
Anikarta, that Anikarta which takes third case, right? Nyanta Prayoga. Now the primary Karta here it is Anabhigita. It is now see it is Anabhigita with respect to the Nyanta Dhatu. Okay. This you can note this. This is Anabhigita Karta. Not therefore Anabhigita Karta is not always Tritiya, right? Anabhigita Karta it should take supposed to take Tritiya Vibhakti. Right? So here in this sentence, therefore, in the Anyavastayam, the Anikarta is there. That is will take Tritiya Vibhakti when you do the Karmani Prayoga. It will take Tritiya Vibhakti in Karmani Prayoga. Now, here what happens that it will take Dvitiya. This is what the sutra does. Anikarta will be karma. Where? In Nyantavastha. In the causative form, it will take karma sanya. Please understand. Right? So therefore here, Swami Sevakam Gramam Gamayati. So it takes karma sanya. So this sutra assigns karma sanya to Anikarta for some dhatus, not for all dhatus. Please note. It assigns karma sanya for some dhatus, gamanartaka dhatu, jnanartaka dhatu, bhakshanartaka dhatu, and some shabda karma and akarmaka dhatus, not for all the dhatus. Not all the dhatus. Okay. For other dhatus, what will happen? That will be Tritiya Vibhakti. Please note. That's the point. Okay. Understand? If these dhatus are not that, it's not Gamanartaka dhatu, it is not Jnanartaka dhatu, it is not Bhakshanartaka. In these meanings, I suppose if the dhatu is not there, then this Anyantakarta will take what Vibhakti? Tritiya. By what sutra?
Tritiya.
Kartakarmano Tritiya. That is the point. Okay. Is it clear?
Sure.
yes,
Yeah. Like the example, let me. The example is, yeah. Devadattena. Devadattaha bharam nayati. It is there in the website example. Devadattaha bharam nayati. Now, Devadattena bharam nayayati means what? Devadattena bharam nayayati nidatu. Okay, nidatu is gatyartaka or not? Nidatu, is it gatyartaka dhatu or not? Ni means to lead, to carry, right? Gatyartaka only.
Gatyartaka.
But this nidatu is exempted. How do you say? In fact, the next sutra is there. We will see that. Nidatu, Bhagdatu, they are exempted. They do not covered karma. Now here you see, Swami, Dhrityena, Nidatu is exempted from movement, Gatyartaka. Swami, Dhrityena, Bharam, Nayayati. Anyway, it's going to come, you're going to see that. Drityaha, servant, Bharam, Nayati. This is Anyanta. Anikarta is Drityaha, primary Karta. Now in Yantavastha, that Anikarta, it will take what vibhakti? According to the previous sutra, it should take Dvitiya. But here, Swami Dhrityena Bharam,
Vibhakti.
it is Tritiya. By what sutra? Again, it will fall back into the main one. Kartarkaranayos Tritiya. Understand? This sutra, this is by Vartikam. This Nidatu, Bhagdatu, which has the meaning of movement, is exempted. That is by Vartika. That's why written. Ni Bhakyoho na. Na means they will not be karma. That is Apavada 2, 1452. Anyway, we will see that. It's a point. Okay. So understand the sentence. Only for these dhatus, that Anikarta will be karma, will take karma sanya, therefore Dvitiya Vibhakti. Swami Sevakam Gramam Ganayati. This is one example for Gam Dhatu. Jnanarthaka Dhatu, you see. Shishya, Vyakaranam Vidanti. Shishyaha, not Shishya. Shishyaha. Okay. I mean, Visarga disappeared by Sandhi. Vidanti means with dhatu. Veti, vittaha vidanti. Knows and understands. Jnanarthaka. Shishyaha Vyakarana Vidanti. This is Anyanta, Anu, Anyanta Avastha, Anyanta Prayoga. There, the Anikarta, the primary Karta is Shishyaha. Now, in Yantavastha, what happens? Gurugu Vedayati. What? Karma is Mukhya Karma, that is Karma. Vyakaranam is object, that will be Karma. Second case. Now, this Anukarta, that also will take, by this rule, will take Karma Sanya, therefore Dvitiya Vibhakti. Shishyan, Gurugu Shishyan Vyakaranam Vedayati. Understand? Yantavastha. Similarly, Bhakshanarthaka Dhatu. Anyantavasthaya, primary Karta, that is Anikarta, Balaha. Balaha Bhojanam Bhunkte. Eats, Kadati Bhunkte, whatever it is. Now, in the Nyanta Avastha, Nyanta Prayoge, causative form, Mata Balam. That what happened to this primary Karta, that is Anikarta. Anikarta takes Dvitiya Vibhakti. Mata Balam Bhojanam Bhunkte will become cause to eat, Bhojayati. Right? Bhujidhatu, second conjugation. Therefore, Bhunkte. Bhojayati, Bhuj plus Mich. So, Anikarta will take Karma Sanya, therefore, Dvitiya Vibhakti. And this is Karma that will not change. That's why I have written that object remaining unchanged. Now, this is Bhakshanarthaka. Then, Shabda Karmani. Chatraha Vedam Adite. Adite means they study, they recite. Okay. Chatraha Vedam Adite. So, Adiyate. Adiyate is Bhaguvachanam. Of Adipurvaka Ingdatu. Adipurvaka Ingdatu, the Rupam form is Adite, Adiyate, Adiyate. Okay. So therefore, Bhagavachanam, Adiyate. So Ke Chatraha, Anikarta, Vedam Adiyate. Now, in the Nyanta Avastha, Nyanta Prayoge, Adhyapakaha, or a teacher, Acharya. Okay. Adhyapakaha, Chatran Vedam Adhyapayati. So this Anikarta takes Karma Sanya, therefore Dvitiya. The main object, that is Dvitiya, that remains unchanged. Then Akarmaka Dhatu. Shishugu Shete. Shishugu Shete. Anikarta, the primary agent, Karta is Shishugu. Now, Yanta Prayoge, that Anikarta will take Dvitiya Vibhakti by the Sutra, Karma Sangikam Prapnoti, therefore Dvitiya Vibhakti. Okay. Karma Sangikatva Dvitiya. Mata Shishum Shayayati, Shi Dhatu. What will happen to Shi Dhatu? We know Shi plus now, which she will become Shai. She become Shai. Shai become Ayadi Sandhi Shai, Shayayati. Okay. Yes or no? She will become Sheing
Yes.
Dhatu. She plus Nich. What will happen? She plus Nich. She will become
Shai.
Shai. Shai becomes Shai. Then Shai become and
Shaye,
Shayayati.
Shai.
Shaya plus Shayayati. It will be plus Shab plus Tip. Shayayati. Puts to sleep. Casts to sleep. Mata Shisham Shayayati. Now, for this, exceptions are there. Savartikam ni Vagyyogo na. This is not applicable to ni dhatu, which is Gatyartaka dhatu, Vagdhatu also. Brityaha bharam nayati or Vagati. Anikarta Brityaha. Anikarta Brityaha, primary karta, supposed to be karma, Swami Brityam, but it will not. It will be Tritiya. The Tritiya by what sutra? Kartr Karmana Yoga Tritiya. Anabhigita karta, Anabhigita karanam will be Tritiya. Like in Karmani Priyaha we do. Anabhigita karta, Swami is Mukhya karta, Anikarta is will be take Tritiya Bhakti by Kartr Karmani Yoga Tritiya. Brityena bharam nayati Swami. Similarly, we have another Vartikam also. Adi Kadyor na. Anyanta dhatu for Ad dhatu and Kad dhatu also. In Anyantavastha will not take Karma Sanya. This is also an exception. Two exceptions are there. Two exceptions. One is Ni dhatu and Vag dhatu. Another dhatu, Ad dhatu, Adi Kadyoga and Kad dhatu. Pratishedaha Vaktavyaha. Now, it will not take Karma Sanya. That is Anyantavasthayam Eka Karta Bhavati Saha Anyantavasthayam Tasya Karma Sangikam Na Bhavati. Therefore, what Vibhakti? Kartr Karmanayos Tritiya Vibhakti. Understand?
Yes, Sharanji.
Now you see. Devadattaha Annam Atti. What is Atti? Which is what dhatu? Yesterday also we saw Adi dhatu. Atti is what? Adi dhatu, right? Atti, Attaha, Adanti. Do you remember what is the Sananta Rupam of Adi dhatu? Sananta Rupam of Adi dhatu. Yesterday we saw, not connected to this, just what is Sananta Rupam of Adi dhatu?
Yeah, there is.
It is a no connection here. Okay, just asking. Adi will be replaced by Gasle. Forgot. Yesterday only we saw Jigat Sati. Remember?
Yes, Sharanji. Yeah.
Attum Micha Jigat Sa. Attum Michuhu Jigat Suhu. Yesterday only we saw. So you should remember, should be fresh in your mind. Jigat Sa. Anyway. So Atti. Devadattaha Annam Atti. Anyantavasthayam. Anyantavasthayam, what will happen? Yagyadattaha, not Devadattam. It will not take Karma Sanya. Kartr Karmanayo Stratiya by that. Sutram 2318. That is Sutram. Devadattena Annam. Ad becomes Adayati. Ad plus Nich. Ata Upadayaha Vriddhi becomes Ad, Adi, Ade, Adaya, Adayati. Similarly, Balakaha Odanam Kadati. I said the Kad dhatu there. So please see, it is exemption. Kad dhatu should not be included. When I was telling Dakshinartaka dhatu, Kad dhatu, I said, but Kad dhatu is exempted. Okay, please note. So We have other dhatus, like Ashnati also is the ninth conjugation. That will fall under the karma sanya. That anikarta will take karma sanya in nenta prayoga. Ashnati, ashnita, ashnanti, ninth conjugation. So other dhatus, will follow that general rule. But these are very specific. Adu dhatu and kadu dhatu will, that anyanta for anyanta karta, nyantavastha, it will not assign karma sanya. Therefore, karta karmanayo tritiya vibhakti. Balakaha vodanam kadati. So this becomes kadayati. Mata kadayati. Not balakam. Balakena vodanam kadayati. Okay. Then further, then we have next sutra, you can see. 1452, that gati buddhi pratyavasanartha, that sutra. Now, 1453. 1453, next sutra, which is anuvritti of this anikarta, saha, now, etc. So that is, therefore, based on that. For dhatu here, r and kr. R, kr. These two, for these two dhatus, anyatarasya, there is optionality. Kr, kr in nyantavastha, anyatarasya. So that anyanta karta, kr dhatu and kr dhatu. Kr is kr, karoti, dukkring, that kr dhatu. I think I copied the same. I had to change the examples. I forgot to do it. I'll do it now. Kr dhatu and kr dhatu, they will support karma sanya optionally for anikarta in nyanta prayoga. Anyanta karta for hru dhatu and kru dhatu nyantavastha will take karma sanya optionally. Okay, there is optionally. Vikalpena. Change it. Anyanta karta for the dhatus hru and kru in nyantavastha will take karma sanya optionally. If karma sanya is not assigned, then it will take tritiya. Okay. Optionally, karma sanya katva ditiya. If karma sanya is not assigned, then kartra karnayos tritiya by 2, 3, 18, it will take tritiya. Example to give. Okay, this is wrong. I just copy pasted, forgot to type. Devadattaha katam. This is a stock example only. Katam karoti. Suppose if we take krudatu. Devadattaha katam karoti. Yajnadattaha deva dattena or deva dattam. Both are okay. Deva dattena, then katam karoti will become what? Karayati.
Karayati.
Right? So Yajnadattaha is the ni karta. Anikarta becomes anikarta in nyanta avastha, nyanta prayoge takes karma sanya optionally. Therefore, if karma sanya ditiya, otherwise tritiya. Therefore, the optionality is that. So this is for krudhatu. Similarly, krudhatu example, I think it is stock example is that I will take. Krudhatu. Yes, harati. Manavakaha bharam. I'll take the same. Manavakaha bharam harati. Manavakaha bharam harati. So now it will become manavakena. In Yantapraya karta is there or not doesn't matter. Or saha, or we can supply. Saha Manavakena optional. Manavakena or Manavakam. Manavakam. Bharam. Arati will become Harayati. Positive.
Harayati.
Ru plus nich. What will happen? Ru plus nich. Ru will take Riddhi. Hari. Harayati. Right? So this is Ru Kru Dhatu Anyatarasya. For Ad Dhatu and Kad Dhatu and Ni Dhatu and Vak Dhatu prohibited. An option it is given for Thru Dhatu and Thru Dhatu. This is by the Sutra, directly by the Sutra. Okay. You need to go through again and again so that remember, so the application comes, the context comes, you apply this. Okay. Next Sutra. Any doubts in this? Clear, right? The same thing we will be seeing later, detail in the Kashika commentary, etc. It's all there in my notes. We've stopped here only, in fact. The next one. Kriya Vishesh, this is a Vartika. Kriya Visheshananam Karmatvam Ishyate Karmatvam and also Napumsakatvam Ekavachanantatvam Cha Ishyate. Ravaha Mandam Gachati. Mandam is what? Adverb. It is adverbial. He goes slowly. In English we say ly, adverb, slowly, quickly. So that is adverb. So it is a Kriya Visheshanam. So it describes a Kriya. Katam Kriyam Karoti. Katam Karta Kriyam Karoti. This is a Vigraha Vakya we give. Mandam Yata Bhavati Tata Gachati. Iti Mandam Gachati. This is how the explain that adverb. Mandam Yata Bhavati Tata Gachati. Mandam Gachati. Mandam Bhashate. Mandam Yata Bhavati Tata Bhashate. Iti Mandam Bhashate. Sattvaram Dhavati. Sattvaram Yata Bhavati Tata Dhavati. Iti Sattvaram Dhavati. At once. Shobhanam Patati. He reads Shobhanam nicely. Shobhanam Yata Bhavati Tata Bhavati. Iti Shobhanam Bhavati. Understand? So all these are Karma Singha. All these are adverb and therefore karmatvam ishyate and by default it will be napumsakalinga ekavachanam. Please note. Adverb always will be adverbial, will be napumsaka ekavachanam. And of course karmatvam ishyate, therefore dvitiya. Karmatvam ishyate. Karmatvam napumsakatvam ekavachanantatvam cha ishyate. Kriya visheshananam. This is a Vartika. Okay, I think all the Dvitiya Vibhaktis we have covered. Pratama Vibhakti we saw in the last class. Pratama and Dvitiya and all other Dvitiyas we saw. Any doubts in this? Dvitiya is done both Karaka as well as Upapada Vibhakti. Okay. There's some more karma will come, but not in this context. I don't know whether I taught you Divaha Karmacha Divdatu. Karma Pravachaniya Yukta, then Antara Antarena Adishingsta Sam Karma Abhinivishasya. Okay, then. Okay. Kartuva Ipsitamam Karma, Tata Chani Ipsitam. 1-4. Other will come that you will see later. In the context of other Karaka, by exception or by optionality, Karma Sanya can come. That when it comes, there I will mention. Okay. So these are the Dvitiya Vibhaktis. There is 1-4-43. Divaha karmacha. But that comes under the adhikara karanam. So in karanam, that karma sanya is assigned. That we will see. It's going to come in Tritiya Vibhakti. That we will see. So this is whatever karma is mentioned in the Sutra Pata, everything is there. With regard to other karakas, when karma sanya is assigned to the karanam, then that will take karma Dvitiya Vibhakti. That will come, we'll see. So now, next Vibhakti is Tritiya Vibhakti. Again, this also we will see from the perspective of both karaka and upapada. What is Tritiya? What is the main one? Kartar Karanayos Tritiya. Karta is Abhigita or Anabhigita. Karana is Abhigita or Anabhigita. To take Tritiya. Tell me, it will be Abhigita or Anabhigita?
Anabhita.
Huh? Anabhigita.
Correct.
Stali
Anabhigita.
Pachati.
Karma
Example,
is
Stali. Right? Stali is what? Cooker. Stali Pachati. Stali Pachati, that is Karana, by which cooking is done. But Vivakshataha Karakani, I want to present the Karana Karaka, Karanam as the
Tritiya.
primary Kartar Karaka, that was Stali Pachati. There it is Abhigita. Anything Abhigita, whether it is Karanam or Karta Karma, Abhigita by unwritten rule, Abhigita will be Pratama. Understand? Now, Stalya Pachati, when we say, by Stali he cooks, it is Anabhigita. Anabhigita Karanam will be Tritiya because 2, 3, 18. 2, 3, 1 is Anabhigite. When not denoted, Abhi Purvaka Dha Tha Prataya. Abhigita, Anabhigita. When not denoted, undenoted, Anuktam Ityartaha. Anabhigita means Anuktam. Not indicated. Unindicated. Karana or anything. Here, Karta and Karana. They will take Tritiya. This is a sutra by Karta getting Tritiya Vibhakti in Karmani Prayaga. Kartari Tritiya, we say. Kartari Tritiya, now Karana Tritiya. When Karana takes Tritiya means it is Anabhigita Karana. Now, the Karanam could be Abhyantara Karanam or Bhagya Karanam. Abhyantara Karanam means it is not really as a physical Karanam. It is metaphorical or it is Abhyantara. Mind is also a Karanam, in fact. That's why Antak Karanam. Why we call Antak Karanam? It's a Karanam. It is a tool, right? Antak Karanam. So, the instrumental case expresses the Karta in Karmani Prayoga and Karana by which action is done. By which action is done. Kriyam karoti anena. Kriyam karoti anena iti Karanam. So, Abhyantarakam example you can see. Manasa Narayanam Smarati. Manasa Ramayanam Smarati. So, Manas Narayanam Smarati. Narayana Karma. Smarati remembers. The Karta is this Manasa Narayanam Karta is understood. Saha. Manas is Karanam. So therefore, Manasa Narayanam Smarati. So Manas is Karana. Then Bhagya Karanam, Krishnaha Rathena Dvarikam Gachati. So here Gachati goes to Dwaraka, not Dwarika. How means of transportation is Ratha. Therefore, it is Karanam, Bhagya Karanam, Ratha. Take Tritiya Vibhakti. Kartari Tritiya, where Karta takes Tritiya Vibhakti. Ravena, Bhanena, Ataha Bali, Ataha Vali. Vali, this not. Vali is Ataha, Karmani Ta Pratyaya, Han plus Ta Pratyaya. Ataha, Vali is killed. Avi is killed by the Bana, which is the instrument. So, for Kartar Karanayos Tritiya, by that Karana Karaka, Annabhigita Karana, Ek Tritiya. Karta is also Tritiya, Annabhigita Karta, Karmani Prayoga. Kartari, this is Kartari Tritiya, this is Karana Tritiya. Karta is Annabhigita Tritiya. And this is Karta is, here Karana is Annabhigita, the Tritiya, Karana Karaka. Okay, this is Kartar Karanayos Tritiya, 2380. Next one. There is one Vartika. Prakrityadibhyaha upasankyanam. Prakrityadibhyaha upasankyanam. So Vartika, by that Vartika, in that Prakrityadigana, there are some words which are included. So if you see the Ganapata, you will have some words listed in that. So now you can see. This is Upapadav Vibhakti. An attribute or the manner of doing an action or measure which characterizes noun. That also will govern Tritiya Vibhakti, instrumental case. Karanakaraka. Instrumental case, Karanakaraka. So this is by this Vartika. Kriyate anena iti karana. So Karanakaraka. Like, for example, Prakritya Darshaniyaha. Prakritya Darshaniyaha. Vishamena Dhavati. You can see this example. Prakritya Darshaniyaha means is by nature is lovely. The person is lovely by nature. Vishamena Dhavati. Dhavati runs. Means it runs with difficulty, not properly. Vishamena Dhavati. Vishama, the word is there in Prakrityadigana. Then, not Vidronena. Vidrona is, Drona is the Karshapara, it's a measurement, it's a currency. For two, Dvidronena, Dhanyam Krinati, purchases Dhanya by 2 dronas. Kiyata Mulyena Pustakam Kritam, what price a book was bought? So Mulyena Prakrityadibhyaha upasankyanam. For what price the book was bought? So Mulyena Tritiya Vibhakti. It is not Karana, it is not Karta. What price book was bought? It is Mulyena, Kiyata Mulyena. Saṃskṛtam Shvanam Avakat. He carried. So he carried the Shvanam Skandena by the shoulder. This also. Katamena Dikmargena Gataha Saka Jalmaha. How, in which direction that the Jalmaha, that means the rogue, that Jalmaha means rogue. By which Katamena Dikmargena. By what Marga the person, the rogue, went. Gotrena, by growth, by Gotra. Gargyaha is called Gargya. Sukhena Yati, he goes happily. Addukhena Yati, he goes unhappily. Prakritya Charahu is sweet by nature. Prayena Yagikaha. Generally, they are Yagikaha, they are sacrificers. Samena Eti, he goes equally. Samena. Vishamena, opposite Samena. Atmana Chaturtaha, by Atmana, by is fourth by Atmana. Tritiya Bhakti. For Atmana Chaturtaha.
By nature.
By nature, by what is the context? I don't know. That is what to say. Atmana Chaturtaha. Okay, by nature is fourth, you can say. Like Rama says, no, one first brother is my brothers. Bharata is brother, Lakshmana is brother, Guha is also brother. Atmana tum Chaturtaha. So like that. Hmm? What translation? It will be Atmana Chaturtaha. Understand that it's okay. Namna Sutikshna. By name is Sutikshna. Sutikshna is sharp. So by name is sharp. Namna. Namna Tritiya Bhakti. So Namna Sutikshnaha. Tasya Namna. Namna Sutikshnaha. So in Prakrityadi, see Ganapata. So there are some words listed. Ganapata is, I think this is the Akriti Gana. See, Akriti Gana means we cannot keep adding, the words. Whenever we've come across such words, Ishta Prayaha, then Akriti Gana, then it can be included in the Artikana even if we don't see those words. Not that we will use and then say it is Akriti Gana. Not like that. So if you see in the website, it's given Prakriti, this is a Vartika Patitam and under 2380. Prakriti, Praya, Gotra, Sama, Vishama, Vidrona, Panchaka, Sahasra, etc. And other examples are taken from other sources. So these are the words. It's Akritika. Now we can bring in other words also. Understand? This is Prakriti-Prakriti-Adibhyaha Upasankyanam. Swabhavena, also we say. Swabhavena by nature is soft, something like Mridulaha. So that is Prakriti-Adibhyaha Upasankyanam. By nature, Swabhavena, by Prakriti. Understand? So this is by this Vartika. And yes. Sagastrena Pashun Prinati. He buys, Pashun. Sagastrena Pashun Prinati means one example is Sagastre. That because Sagastra, the word is there in Prakriti-Adigana. I will add Sahasrena Pashun Prinati. He buys 1,000 Pashu. Sahasrena 1,000 beasts. 1,000 Pashus. Sahasrena Pashun Prinati. Vidronena Dhanyam Prinati. Yes, all these are the examples. Prakriti-Adibhyaha Upasankyanam. I'll see any other examples. Samena Patha Davati. Vishamena Patha Davati. Okay, that's I've already written. Panchakena Sahasrena. Prakritya Charuhu. This is an open gana. Therefore, Shishta Priyaha words also can be included here. Sagasrena Ashwan Prinati, Pashun Prinati, Dvidronena Dhanyam Prinati. So Dvidronena, that is Tritiya Bhakti by this Vartika. Okay. Prakritya Darshaniyaha. Yes. Gotrena Gargyaha by Gotra. Gotra Sambandhi. Gotrena Gargyaha, Gotrena Mataraha, Ityadayaha. Prayena Vayyakaranaha, Prayena Yagikaha. So all this will come under that. Then the next one. Apavarge Tritiya. Apavarge Tritiya, you see, you compare with what we saw in Dvitiya. When the accomplishment of the desired object, Apavarga, Apavarga, the word can mean moksha also. But in this context, it's not moksha. When the accomplishment of the desired object is to be expressed, then Tritiya Vibhakti is used after the words denoting the length of time or distance. Now we saw in Dvitiya Vibhakti, this is 236. In Dvitiya Vibhakti, we saw Saha Masam Adite. Remember? Kala Dvanoho Atyanta Sanyoge. We saw, right? Remember? Kala Advan. Kala Dvanoho Atyanta Sanyoge. The intransitive verbs denoting duration of time and space are put in second case. Masam Adite, he studies. He studies for a month. Masam Adite. So, what does it mean here? Intransitive verbs, Desha Kala, that is Saha Masam Adite, Kurun Supiti, example. Intransitive verbs govern karma sanya to nouns denoting place or duration, during which the kriya happens. Right? So now apavarge means when the action is accomplished, when the kriya is accomplished. So here it is atyanta sanyoga. For the whole duration, that is atyanta sanyoga, that is the kriya happens for the whole duration. Masamadite means he studies for the whole month the kriya happens. But when there is accomplishment of that kriya, then it is not Dvitiya, then by this sutra, Apavarge Tritiya, when there is accomplishment of the action, then it will be Tritiya Vibhakti. Therefore, Saha, now, Masena Anuvakaha Aditaha. Yes, he studied, he completed. He completed the study of the Anuvaka in 3 months. 3 months he studied and he completed. Understand? He studied and he completed the study in 3 months. 3 months. That is Mase and Anuvakaha. Similarly, Anna, Kroshe Nava Anuvakaha Aditaha. Anna is in a day. Or Kroshena, a distance, measurement, a distance. Anuvakaha, that Anuvaka is studied. Similarly, Dvadashabhiki Dinahi. Ni Rogaha Jataha. Ni Roga is by Dvadashabhiki Dinahi, by 12 days. In 12 days, he has become Ni Rogaha is. What is Ni Roga? Ni Rogaha Jataha. Rogaha, opposite of that is Ni Rogaha. Ni Rogaha Jataha in 12 days. Right? So it means that in that span, the action is, the kriya is completed. Okay. So in 12 days, the person has become Nirogaha. Nirogaha, the meaning is given is, he has become free from defects. Nirogaha Jataha. He is cured, is free from, is cured of his disease. So this Apavarge Tritiya, accomplishment of the desired object is indicated by the Tritiya. Dvadasha Bihi Dinaihi. This is Apavarge Tritiya. If the Kriya happens in that span but not accomplished, then it is Dvitiya. If it is accomplished, then it is Tritiya. Kroshena Pataha Tena Aditaha. The lesson was learned, completed by him over distance. That is Kosha. That is, the measurement can be in terms of distance. He learned Dvadasha Varshehi Vyakarnam Shruyate. He learned Vyakarna in 12 years. He has completed learning. All these examples are there. These three examples are enough. Apavarge tritiya, accomplishment of the action. When there is accomplishment of the action, the time or the distance will take tritiya. Next one. Hetu. Hetu tritiya, important. We need to understand the difference between the hetu and karanas. They are not same. So when it is hetu, when it is karana, should be distinctly understood. Hetu tritiya, the instrumental case, the third case is used to express the cause or motive of, or the object or the purpose of an action as distinguished from the mere agent. We see as distinguished from the mere instrument, as distinguished from the mere instrument of it. So hetu tritiya. Adhyayena vasati, it's a good example. Vasati, he lives. Adhyayena vasati, he lives for, the hetu for living is adhyayanam, study. So he lives to study. He lives in a place to study. So adhyayanam is a hetu. Is it a karanam? No. It is hetu tritiya. The purpose of his staying in the Gurukula is for the purpose of study. Adhyayena vasati. Punyena harihi drishtaha. By punya, Hari is seen. Punyena harihi drishtaha. Tena aparadena dhandyaha asi. Tena aparadena tvam. Asi is tvam. Tvam dhandyaha asi. Kanyaya shokaha. Kanyaya shokaha means the cause for shoka is kanya. Vidyaya yashaha. By vidya, by knowledge, fame is vidyaya yashaha. Putrena harshaha, happiness because of son. Then dhandena gataha. Gata is produced, gata is created, for which the hetu is danda, the stick. Kopena raktam mukam. Because of kopa, there is the face has become red. Kopena raktam mukam. So two examples, if you see. 1 minute. At hetu, I have written some notes somewhere. I'm just checking. So you see that I will tell you an important note about hetu. Just a minute. The difference between the hetu and karana. Sometimes it looks similar, but it is not. Just a minute. Hetu tritiya. Hetu, yeah. 2323. Hetuvachi shabde tritiya vibhaktihi bhavati. I've taken from Kashika. Pala sadhana yogyaha padarthaha loke hetuhu uchyate. This is taken from the Kashika Vritti. Please see 2323 in the Kashika. I'll show you 1 minute. 2323. That sentence is important. What is hetu? The Kashikakara, he explains that. Please see. Pala sadhana yogyaha padarthaha loke hetuhu uchyate. Tad vachinaha tritiya vibhaktihi bhavati. Pala sadhana yogyaha padarthaha loke hetuhu iti uchyate. Hetu is the cause. Hetu is the cause, which is in the form of, in the Pala sadhana yogya. Pala is result. Sadhana is the vyapara. Pala sadhana yogyaha. When the Pala sadhana yogyaha, Pala sadhana means Pala is the result. The result, for accomplishment of the result, what is the sadhanam? The cause, that is called Etu in the Loka, in the Loke. That is why we translate it as cause. Pala, the result. Pala sadhanam, Palasya sadhanam, the means of accomplishing the result, that is called Etu in the Loke. Pala sadhana yogyaha padartaha. Padartaha is object. So, therefore, the object, Etu, that padartaha, that thing, that object, it could be a dravya. See, it could be a dravya, it could be a guna, or it could be a kriya. And if you see that hetu, the word itself, hetu, is defined, but that is, that is that is 1455. That prayojaka karta is called hetu. That is different. Hetu, tat prayojakaha hetuscha. Prayojaka karta, we say. Prayojaka karta is causative agent. Hetau. That is different. So here, in this etau, we don't take the meaning of this etu. This is not a technical etu. This is a tat prayojaka hetu is technical etu. That is not the etau here. Please note. This is not the technical meaning of the word etu as defined by the sutra tat prayojakaha etuscha. Because we may think that is there all the etu. Etu is defined. It's called the preraka, the causative agent, preraka karta, etu. Preraka karta is given the sanya etu. That is the technical name. But here it is not the technical name. Here, that is why yes, said loke. Loke means in the laukika artha, the common meaning, you have to take. The common meaning is palasadhana yogyaha padartaha. Etu is a cause in the form of, it could be a dravya, a substance, or it could be a guna, an attribute, or form of a kriya. Pala sadhana yogyabha padartaha. The padartha could be a dravya, or could be a guna, or could be a kriya. We will see examples. That is called etu, not the technical tat prayojaka karta. That meaning we should not take here. Okay, so that etu, which is in the form of dravya, or guna, or kriya, will take tritiya vibhaktihi. That etu, which doesn't produce the effect directly, but it has a potential to produce the effect. Tad vachinaha vibhaktitya vibhakti bhavati. So it is a potential cause. Therefore, need not be explicitly mentioned. It need not be necessarily. It will result in the effect directly. Indirectly, it is. It has the ability to produce the cause, the effect. So therefore, the distinction between hetu and karana is hetu is distinguished from karana because of its uninvolvement in action, whereas karana is directly involved. A karana, an instrument, is directly involved in an action. Ramaha ratena ayodhyam gacchati. Karana, Ratha is directly involved in the kriya, the movement action. Gamana kriya, Ayodhya nagaram praptaye. In reaching the Ayodhya nagara, Ratha is directly involved, whereas Etu is not directly involved. Need not be. Uninvolvement in the action. That is why the last example I given, involvement as well as uninvolvement. Possible. Need not directly necessarily involve in producing the effect. Need not, okay, not should not. Need not directly involved in producing the effect, unlike Karanam. Karanam must be directly involved in the action producing the result. Whereas Etau, it's not. Need not directly involved in producing the effect, the karya. So that's the difference. The difference, slight difference between Etau Tritiya and Etau and Karana. Because in the context, we should be able to see what Tritiya is, Etau Tritiya or Karana Tritiya. Now, Adhyayena Vasati. Punyena Drishtaha Harihi. Harihi is seen, Drishtaha. Hari is seen. How do you see Hari? What is the Karanam? Direct Karanam is eyes. If Hari is there, you can see only him through your eyes. So eyes are the Karana. Right? Harihi Drishtaha. Drishtaha is seen, physically seeing. You will see Hari. You see Hari. So eyes are the direct. The eyes are the Karana directly involved in seeing. What about Punya? Punya is not directly involved in seeing Hari, but that causes the eyes, that makes the eyes to see the Hari. So therefore, Punya is the cause, not directly involved in seeing the eyes, seeing the Hari through eyes physically, but it is involved indirectly. It is a means, it is a cause. We don't use the word means, it's a cause. Cause is a better word. It causes the eyes to see. That which causes the eyes to see. That is punya. Doesn't involve in action, in seeing action directly. Therefore, it will take Tritiya Bhakti. Punyena. Punya is Karanam or Eto. Don't say Karanam. It is Eto Tritiya. Understand? Is it clear? So Punya is example for Dravya. Punyena Harihi Drishtaha. You understand the distinction? Fine distinction between Eto Tritiya and Karane Tritiya.
Yes.
Karana is Ramaha Ratena Gachati. Very clearly, it is said that is the physical involvement of the Karana, the action. But here it is not. Punyena. Okay, Punyena, because on account of the eyes, on account of the Punya, Hari is seen. Hari is seen only through the eyes, but for which the cause is Punya. So eyes are the Karana, Punya is the Eto Tattva. Another example, this is example, Punya is for example for Guna. Another example also, I can give here itself. This is example for Guna, then the Dravya, example for Guna. Dayaya, Arihi Jitaha. The enemy is conquered. How is conquered? Jitaha. Due to compassion, out of compassion, due to compassion. So Daya is a guna, it's an attribute. Daya is a guna. Punya is considered to be dravya. See, punya is dravyam only because it is there. So that alone manifests in the form of the karma pala, which are conducive. Punyam. So it is dravyam. Example for dravya. So yeto could be a dravya, could be a guna, or that's attribute, or could be an action. Action also I will give another example. Now just see this example. Dayaya arihitaha. Is dayaya is karana. It is not karana, not directly involved in action. So therefore, arihi jitaha. The enemy is conquered by out by daya, by compassion. Okay. Similarly, another example for kriya. For Kriya, we can give the same example you can take, in fact. Yuddhena. Yuddhena harihi jitaha. Yuddha cannot be karana. If you Hari is conquered by sword, the sword is directly involved. Kadgena, by sword. Yuddhena is Kriya, by the action. Yuddhena harihi jitaha. So that Yuddha, that is, it has a potential that cause that not result in the effect directly, but the result, Jitaha, is that victory is gained, victory over the enemies. So in that sense, this Hetu is different from Karana. That's why I give example of Vyapara. No, I said need not. You see, Dandena Gataha, in making the pot, a stick is used. Dandena Gataha. So Danda is example for the involvement of the Danda. So Danda is the Hetu. Dandena Gataha. Gataha kriyate. Not Karana. It is not Karana. It is even though it is involved in the action directly, it is here it is considered to be a Hetu. Danda is an example for Dravya. Dravya example. Dandena Gataha kriyate. In the Vyapara, Danda is involved. Kopena Raktam Mukham. Mukham, the face has become red due to Kopa. So what is the cause for Kopa? When the face become red. Face becomes red because of the blood, the flow of blood is more. Therefore, only the face has become reddish. So Raktam could be a Karana, this, but here it is Kopa. Kopa is example for Guna example. So also Nirvyaparaha, there is no involvement in the action directly. So these are the examples. So it's very subtle, difficult to find. Of course, Vivakshataha Karakani. So we have to see the context and then say whether it is Hetu Tritiya or Karana Tritiya. If we can see very clearly the Karana participating in the action directly, then it is Karana. Otherwise, it is Hetu Tritiya. Similarly, Hetu, you can say Dandena Gataha. Similarly, Hetu for Gata is Mrit. Out of Mrit, it is made. Mrit also, you can say. Dandena Gataha is an example for, as I said, it's an example for, the Dravya example. Dravya example. Putrena Harshaha. Putrena Harshaha, because of son, due to son. Hetu Tritiya. Cause for his happiness is son, not Karana Tritiya. Vidyaya Yashaha is fame, for which the cause, inherent cause, the cause which is there, which is involved, which is there, not directly involved, is knowledge. Only all the examples are like that. So there's a very fine distinction between two. Adhyayana Vasati. See, Adhyayana Vasati, it stays the purpose for which an action is taken. Generally will be Sampradana. That's what we have seen. Karmana Yam Abhipraiti Saka Sampradana. But it can also be looked upon as Hetu. It can also be looked upon as Hetu. That's why it is in Tritiya Bhakti. The purpose for a person stays. Generally, it will be the purpose of action with Chaturthi. But you see here now it is Hetu, the cause for his stay. So it is purely Vivaksha. He stays there because of the study. So the emphasis on what? Emphasis on stay. Adhyayanaya Vasati. Adhyayanaya Vasati and Adhyayana Vasati. What is the difference? Adhyayanaya Vasati He stays for the sake of study. He stays to study. This is Adhyayanaya Vasati Chaturthi. Adhyayanaya Vasati means he stays because of study. So you see, the meaning is not same. Vivaksha is different. He stays here to study. He stays due to study. Is it same? You understand the difference? What is the emphasis here? Adhyayanaya Vasati, when we say the emphasis on the purpose of stay. Right? Adhyayanaya Vasati, he stays here to study. The purpose of stay here is to study. That is the purpose. Tritiya, that is the purpose. But the purpose, how you say? Chaturthi or it is Tritiya. So that is, you can see the Vivaksha. So you can use anything, but the Vivaksha is depending on the Vivaksha. The emphasis is different. It is anything you can use means the emphasis is different. Okay, the meaning wise, superficially it is same, but Vivaksha wise it is different. Adhyayanaya Vasati, it stays for the purpose of, study. The purpose of stay is, what is the purpose of staying? Study. So that is the hetu. He stays here due to study. Otherwise, why should he stay? So that's the purpose, the reason, the cause for his stay is study. Therefore, there it is very clear. That is hetu tritiya. Study, the action is undertaken for the purpose of study. Right? So therefore, phalam, the result also is the result of an action. That is by purpose of an action that is included here. In contrast with Chaturthi, the purpose for which an action is taken, purpose is to achieve the goal. The purpose that also can be hetu, adhyayena vasati. Kanyaya shokaha vidya, dhanena kulam. Another example, dhanena kulam. Dhanam as the potential for the prosperity of a family. Vidyaya yashaha means vidya as the potential for fame. Okay, therefore it is the cause or the mode. The cause is there. Potential cause is there. Therefore, vidyaya yashaha putrena harshaha. Understand? Before what I'm saying. So it's a very subtle thing, subtle difference between hetu and karana. So we have to see the context and then understand what tritiya is. So by practice only it will come. So I can give many examples, but this 10 examples itself is more for this summary. It's enough. Try to understand that. Pramanam, for example, Pramanam, Shastrena, Shastra Patanena, Jnanam, Shastrena, or Jnanena, okay, simple. Jnanena Mokshaha. Jnanena Mokshaha. What tritiya is that? Jnanena Mokshaha. Listen to me, what tritiya is Jnanena Mokshaha?
Hetu.
So Jnanam is the hetu for moksha, the hetu tritiya. For that, Shastram is the Pramanam, right? Then Pramanam is Shastra Pramanena Jnanam, Jnanena Mokshaha. Shastra Pramanena Jnanam. What is Shastra Pramanam there? Shastra Pramanam, Shastra Adhyayanam. Okay. What is Shastra Pramanam there?
Means.
It's a means. That is why Prama we say. Understand? Pramanam itself is the Lyut Pratyaya is Lyut Pratyaya is used in Karane. In the sense of Karana, Lyut Pratyaya is used. Aham Netrabhyam Pashyami. Netra is Karana Areto. Huh?
Karna.
It is very clear, it is Karana. Aham Netrabhyam Pashyami. So I see, and it's very clear. We don't have any confusion with regard to that, whether it is Hetu or Karana. So there it directly, in seeing action, the eyes are directly involved. Therefore, it is Karana Tritiya. Right? Suppose, due to some defect, this the Timira, that the cataract, Timirena, na drishtaha, not seen. The eyes, no, the eyes are the karanam, but because of Timira, then it is becomes a hetu, hetu tritiya. Because of the Timira, the cataract, not able to see. Seeing involves eyes. Eyes being the not able to see, for which the cause is hetu is Timira cataract. So like that, we need to understand. Right? Is it clear? Somewhat clear, because it only by practice it will come. That's why I give simple explanation only you can understand, but application we have to see the sentence and then analyze the sentence in the given context and then see. So Karna is directly involved in the action. Number one. Hetu need not be. It can convey the purpose of action, right? Purpose or the cause of the action, that is, it can convey. So in that sense, it is different from the instrument.
Like Dukkhena vadati, Harshena vadati.
Yes, Dukkha cannot be the Karana. Dukkhena vadati, how do you translate Dukkha? The Dukkhena could be Prakrityadibhya Upasankyanam.
It need not be Hetu.
No, possible. Dukkhena vadati, he speaks happily, or he speaks painfully.
In grief. Out of grief.
Yeah, out of grief. There it is not Hetu Tritiya. Hetu means the effect should be there, right? What is the effect? Dukkhena vadati is not Tritiya is there, therefore we cannot say that. I would say Dukkhena vadati could be Prakritiadibhya Upasankyanam. Because of dukkha, suppose he suffers, because of dukkha, karyaha na kritaha, that the focus is not there. Samahita chittam is not there, not able to do. So yeah, he does mistake. So for that hetu may be dukkha. Because he is in dukkha, is out of dukkham, is not in sense. It's not active, is not in sense. That in that meaning, dukkha could be a hetu, but not here. Not dukkhena vadati. That I give the example of dukkhena yati, sukhena yati. Yati vadati, what's the problem? You're just changing the kriya only. Yati goes, and vadati speaks. He speaks happily, he tells happily, he tells painfully. Right?
All in Tritiya.
So, Tritiya, but I would say Sukhena Vadati, if you just say Sukhena Vadati or Dukkhena Vadati, it could be a Prakrityadibhya Upasankyana. There should be the Hetu Artha must come. I don't see in that exam.
Ittam bhutam tritiya we have
That is
seen.
different. That is different. Ittam Bhute will come. But we are going to see. Later it will come. That is different. Ittam Bhute Tritiya. Okay. So karmana na mokshaha, hetu tritiya. Karma cannot be the cause for moksha. Jnanena eva mokshaha. What tritiya? Is it karana tritiya? No.
Hetu.
Jnanam is the cause for moksha. Pramanena jnanam. What tritiya?
Pramanam is karana.
Karana tritiya. You understand this example? Then you understand. Further, how much ever I said, it's you need to apply this and then see. Jnanena mokshaha. This hetu tritiya. Karmana na mokshaha. Karmana is hetu tritiya. Pramanena jnanam, that is pramana is karanam. It's very clear. So this is a good example. Our context also Vedanta is very useful. Okay, I think that much is enough. Always this is a little, very tricky, difficult. So very fine difference between Eto and Tritiya. Therefore, don't go just by saying Tritiya is the therefore Karana Eto, because I have seen it's telling this. That is not like that. Okay. If you see the Karanam directly involved, then make it, you see that directly involved, then it is Karanam. Otherwise, think of the possibility, Heto. Okay, next one. Words expressing some defect in the limb of a body that will govern Tritiya. Yena anga vikaraha, anga vikaraha, right? Yena angena, anga is the sharirasya anga. Angena angasya, yena anga vikaraha, sharirasya vikaraha, by which indicator, lakshyate, expressed, that will take Tritiya Bhakti. Okay. Anga vikaraha, anga hinaha, in fact it is, anga hinaha. The defect in the organ of the Sharira. That the organ which indicates the defect of the body, Sharira, will take Tritiya. Akshna Kanaha, stock example. He is blind by one eye. Okay. Akshna Kanaha. Padena Kunjaha, Kanjaha, whatever it is. Is lame by one foot. Panina Kuntaha, one hand is defective. Karnabhyam Badiraha, not all both the ears. By one is deaf by 1 year. So like that. Understand? So yena anga vikaraha. So lochanabhyam beginasya, I'm not able to bring that in the under this yena anga vikaraha. That's why he was much hesitant. There's something when you are devoid of, then also it will be Tritiya Bhakti. But I don't think that is big here. Anyway, that we will see that I added also. Prishtena Kubjaha. Prishta means by the back. The back is not straight, it is curved. Kubjaha. Anga Vikaraha. Anga, some defect in the Anga, the part of the Sharira. So this is 2-3-20. What Vibhakti? Upapada Vibhakti. Please also note. Eto Tritiya. Eto is Upapada Vibhakti. Eto, it is in section 2-3. Upapada Vibhakti. That also you need to. Karana is Karana Karaka, Karana or Karta, Karaka Vibhakti. Karta, Karta Karana Yoga. Karta is defined in 1-4. Karna is also defined. What is Karanam? Oh, okay. Karanam also I should define. I think it comes later. Or it must be, in fact, I should have added that point before. Sadhakatamam Karanam. What is Karana? Sadhakatamam Karanam. That which are helpful in accomplishing the task, accomplishing the action. Sadhakatamam Karanam. I think it must be there later, I think. Otherwise, if I have forgotten, I will add it later. So, Sadhakatamam Karanam, by which karma is, the action is accomplished. That is called Sadhakatamam Karanam. I think it must be there later. We'll see. If not, I will add. That Karana is defined in 1-4 section. Karta is defined, and Karta and Karna will be Tritiya by 2-3. That is 2-3 Vibhakti is assigned. But Karaka Vibhakti. Okay. Karta Karana Yoga. What is defined in 1-4 is assigned a Vibhakti. So Karta and Karana Yoga. Prakriti is a Vartikam to this. Upapada Vibhakti. Yena anga vikaraha, Apavarge Tritiya defined here. It isn't there the Sanya of Karanam and all. Therefore, Upapada Vibhakti. Eto also defined here. Eto is not Karana. It is Upapada. It is Upapada Vibhakti. If it is Karana, then it is Karaka Vibhakti. Sadhakatamam Karanam. It is Eto, not Karana Karaka, Upapada Vibhakti. Similarly, Yenanga Vikaraha, Upapada Vibhakti. The next one is Ittambhute. This is what you said. Ittambhute, Tritiya. Itambhute lakshane. The sutra is Itambhute lakshane. Generally, you will see the translation as in the form of Itambhute Tritiya, Itambhavi Tritiya. You can call by any name. The stock example, Jatabihi Tapasaha. That's the stock example we give. So Jatabihi Tapasaha, that is the ascetic, the tapasvi, is characterized by is Jata. So Jatabihi Tapasaha, Jatabihi Tritiya Bhakti. It's characterized by his Jata, the Tritiya Bhakti. A characteristic attribute indicative of the existence of a particular state or condition is put in Tritiya Bhakti. This is also Upapadav Bhakti. Artha Vishesha it is. Artha Vishesha is there. In that sense, it is Upapada. Example, Jatabihi Tapasaha. Varnena Bakaha Amsam Anuharati. Anuharati is win over by Varnena, by color. Right? Varnena. Varnena is Eto Tritiya, Karna Tritiya. No. In the form of Varnena. Varna is color. Varnena Bakaha. Bakaha is stork, the swan, the stork, crane. Varnena Bakaha. Amsam Anuharati. The crane, Anuharati is imitates. Okay, imitates. Anuharana is imitates. He imitates the swan by color. Amsam Anuharati. What? Bakaha. The crane imitates the swan by color. Varnena. The Shweta Varnena. So Tritiya Bhakti, this is Itambhute Tritiya. Kamandalu Panihi Chatraha. Chatra is characterized by Kamandalu. Kamandalu Astaha, Panihi. Asta, he has got Kamandalu in his hand. A student is characterized by Kamandalu in his hand. He carries a Kamandala. Chatrena Upadhyayaha. This is also stock example. Chatrena Upadhyayaha. Chikaya Paribrajataha. Akritya Shuraha. Chatrena Upadhyaya means a teacher is characterized by what? Chatrena is by students. See, so that a teacher is characterized by what? By the students who accompany them, right? Who study under him. So therefore, Upadhyayaha Chatrena Upadhyayaha. Like Jatadihi Tapasaha. An ascetic is characterized by. So a teacher, when can he be a teacher? Teacher means he must have students. So Upadhyayaha teacher is characterized by the students. Chikaya Parivrajakaha. Sannyasi is characterized by Parivrajaka, a wandering person characterized by Shika. So Shikabhihi Lakshitaha Parivrajakaha. Chatrena Lakshitaha Upadhyayaha. Kamandalu Panina Lakshitaha Chatraha. Similarly, Varnena Lakshitaha Bakaha. Jatabihi Lakshitaha Tapasaha. So Lakshita, adding Lakshita, you will get the meaning. Because in the sense of Lakshana, it comes Lakshita, Itambhute Lakshane. So by that, it is Lakshita. By Jata, what is Lakshita is Tapasa. By Varna, what is Lakshita is this Bakaha. That Bakaha Amsamanu Arati. That is okay. This part, even if it is not there, it's okay. Varnena Bakaha. Baka is characterized by Lakshita by the color, white color, Shweta Varnena. Kamandalu Panina Lakshitaha Kaha Chatraha. Similarly, Chatrehi or Chatrena Lakshitaha Upadhyayaha. Understand? Akritya by form. Akarena Akritya. Akritya Lakshitaha is Shuraha. Similarly, Veshena. Vesha is by his appearance, by his dress. Lakshitaha Yatihi. What Lakshita? What Vesha? is having akar robe, right? Sannyasi. The saffron robe. There are lakshitaha. Understand? So therefore, lakshanam is the jnapakam. Lakshana, lakshita, which is a jnapaka by which something is indicated or something is known. So therefore, the word by which something is indicated, something is characterized, something is marked, indicated. That is Ittam Bhute Tritiya. Understand? Our best example is Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam. Karma Yogena Yogina. Jnana Yoga is indicated by what? Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam. Sankhya, sannyasis. Jnana Yoga, you can add that also. Good example, in fact. That's how we have to analyze the Shastra. Jnana Yogena Sankhyaha. In the context, Sankhya, Shashtibi, that is okay. That is, we are not interested in that. So, Jnana Yogena, Sankhyaha means Sannyasinaha ityartha. That's what the meaning of Vashyagara takes. Sankhyaha means Sannyasinaha. Sannyasi is characterized by Sannyasinaha. Jnana Yogena Sankhyaha, sannyasis are indicated by, characterized by, lakshita by Jnana Yoga. Similarly, Karma Yogena Yoginam. Karma Yoginaha is lakshita is indicated by Karmana. Karma Yogena. Karma Yogena Yoginaha. Karma Yogena Yoginaha. Yoginaha means Karma Yoginaha, it is. Okay, that we know Karma Yoginaha, I don't have to mention. Karma is. They are characterized by yoga. But we translate this that Tatya is the Ittam Bhute in the form of Jnana Yoga, which is in the form of the Sankhyas, sannyasis, who is characterized by or in the form of that the lifestyle is in the form of it. That's how we translate. And the context is Pura Prokta Mayanaha Jnana Yogena Sankyanam Lokesmin Divida Nishta Pura Prokta Mayanaha Jnana Yogena Sankyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam. Asmin Loke, two lifestyles are taught by me. One lifestyle which is characterized by, which is in the form of Jnana Yoga, of the sannyasis. Another lifestyle in the form of Karma Yoga, of the yogis, Karma yogis. This is how we translate. No? So in the form of, so we do it. So Ittam Bhute Lakshanam, Ittam Bhute, by Lakshanam, by Jnapakam, that is by Lakshita, by something is indicated, a mark or indicator. It could be something which is physical or need not be physical. Jnana Yogena, what is physical? It's not a physical one. All other things are, maybe Jada is something which is physical, substantial. Varna, that is Guna. Kamandalu, that is also a Dravya. Chatrena, Dravya. Shikaya, Dravya. Akritya, form, Dravya. But here it is not, it's physical. Understand? It is Ittam Bhute Lakshane. Ittam Bhute Lakshane Tritiya Bhavati. You call Ittam Bhute Tritiya. Ittam Bhave Tritiya, whatever it is, same meaning. Next one, this is what I was telling. Divaha Karmacha. This is defined, this is assigned what Karaka 1443 Karaka Vibhakti. It is assigned karma as well as karana. Karma as well as karana. Div Dhatuhu governs. Even though I have written accusative case, instrumental case, I'm using the words which I generally I don't use. But anyway, this is the meaning given in some books. That's why I take it like that. So Div Dhatu governs, not govern. So in this Divaha Karmacha, so it can be Karma Karaka or Karana Karaka. So this can be included in Karma. I have not included in Karma because it is under Karana, it is discussed. Optionally, it can take Karma. Okay. See the example. Divaha Karmacha Sutra 1443. Akshan Divyati. Div dhatu, divyati, he plays. Akshan divati, he plays a dice. Or akshayhi divyati. Akshan divyati, karma. Akshayhi divyati, karanam. Karanam 1442 is sadhakatamam karanam. I'm not sure whether I mentioned it. If not, I will add it later. So you can note. Sadhakatam, kriyayaga siddhau, yat sadhakatamam bhavati, tat karakam karanasanyakam bhavati. So therefore, here you can take it as a karana or you can take it as a karma. Both are allowed by the sutra. Divaha karmacha, divdhatu. Divdhatu, very specifically for this alone. Divaha karmasha. And if you see Kashika, 1443. 1443. 1442 is sadhakatamam karanam. The previous sutra, if you see, that karana is defined. After that, divaha karmacha, chakarat. So it can karma, chakarat, karanam also. Karma is karma sangika. Divaha shashti bhakti. So therefore, div kridayam. Purvena karana sanyayam praptayam karma sanya vidiyate. So divaha sadhakatamam yat karakam tat karma sanyakam bhavati chakarat karna sanyakam cha. So it can take karana also. The karana of the div dhatu, div means to play. How do you play? Must have karana when instrument. If it is a cricket, you play with the bat. Bat is a karanam. Kanduka is a karanam, right? Directly involved in action. Therefore, karana tritiya. Sadhakatamam karanam. So div dhatu, div means to play. So div dhatu ho sadhakatamam yat karakam bhavati. That karana of div dhatu, take the karana of the div dhatu. When we say karana means it will be karana karaka. But by this sutra, optionally it can take karma sanya. Karma sanya vikal api bhavati. Therefore, two possibility. Either it can be karanam or it can be karma. Only for div dhatu. Okay. So therefore, here you can see akshan divyati. Saha akshan divyati. He plays a dice or he plays with the dice. Whatever it is, same. Right? Understand?
Yes, Ji.
Isha.
Okay, then. And one example, okay, I will add in the more example I just saw. Karmatvam. Yeah, the Svartikam, Piya Visheshanam, Karmatvam. Another example I saw, just add. Shigram Davati. Shigram Davati. Shigram Meta Bhavati Tata Davati iti Shigram Davati. This example, Shigram. He runs quickly. Another example is Odanam. You see, Mridu Pachati. Odana Mridu Pachati. He cooks the Odana Mridu softly. Mridu is two. It is Napumsaka Ekavachanantatvam. Karma, 2-1. Odanam Mridu Pachati. Mridu Yata Bhavati Tata Pachati iti Mridu Pachati. Please note. Odanam Mridu Pachati. Good example. Okay. Coming back here. Next one. Sanyaha Anyatarasyam Karmani. Sanyaha means Sampurvaka Nyadatu. Anyatarasyam optionally it will Karmani. 2-3-22. So Sampurvaka Nyadatu governs Tritiya Bhakti optionally. So therefore it can govern Dvitiya also. Like an example. Pitra Sanjanite. Pitra Sanjanite. अथवा पित्रं संजानीते 2-3-22. This is only for Saṃpurvaka Nyādhātu 2-3-22. Upapada 2-3-22. 2-3-22, it is not Karaka Vibhakti, it is some, it is Upapada Vibhakti. You can see here, Kashika. Saṃpurvasya jhānātehe. Nyādhātu. Jhānātehe is Ikshtapav dhātu nirdesha. Jhānātehe karmani karake dvitiyāyām prāptāyām tritiya vibhaktihi api bhavati. It can take tritiya vibhakti also. The Sutra Pata, if you see 2-3-22, 2-3, 2-3-22, for which the anuvritti of tritiya is there. Anuvritti of tritiya. So sanyaha anyatarasyam karmani. So karmani karake, karmani means dvitiya. Karmani karake, that is dvitiyayam praptayam, anabhigita karma will be dvitiya. By this sutra, this comes under the anuvritti karana, tritiya is a kartr karna yoga tritiya, which is 2-3-18. So tritiya coming as anuvritti. Sanyaha sampurvaka nyādhātoho karmani karake dvitiyayam praptayam anyatarasyam tritiya vibhakti bhavati. So optionally, tritiya vibhakti can come for sampurvaka nyādhātu. The stock example, pitra sanjanite. Pitran sanjanite or pitra sanjanite. Saha, he knows. Sampurvaka nyādhātu means he knows. Samyak janati. Janite is nyādhātu, it's ubhayapadi. Janati, janite. Saha pitram sanjanite, he knows his father. Or saha pitra sanjanite also, it's valid. This note, saha pitra sanjanite also is correct. So, sampurvaka nyādhātu, for which the object karma will take dvitiya vibhakti. By this sutra, optionally it is given tritiya also. So he knows his father. Saha pitra sanjanite means he knows his father only. Saha pitra sanjanite. Pitra is not heto tritiya, karna tritiya and all. It is just a karaka vibhakti, which has a meaning same as that of saha pitram janite. Right? So, and also sampurvaka, why janite? Okay, why not janati? For that we need to connect with Atmanepada. Atmanepada, if you remember, we have seen the entire Atmanepada section. The Atmanepada, where it is 1-3 section. Just I will show you what sutra by what sutra. That's Nyādhātu is takes Atmanepada 1-3. Like V and Paripurvaka Ji Dhatu also. No, G, Atmanepadi. So like that, here also we have 1-3 section where you see the sutra 1-3-46. Saṃpratibhyam anādhyāne. Do you see that? Saṃpratibhyam. Sam as well as prati. Anādhyāne, na adhyāne. 1-3-46. By that, the dhatu will take Atmanepada pratyaya. That is not given janati. 1-3-46. The note. Some also prati also. Some nya iti vartate anuvartate. Nya is coming as anuvritti. Samprati iti evam purva janateghe anadhyane vartamanat atmanepadam bhavati. Atmanepada pratyaya will be ordered into the dhatu. Sampurvaka nya dhatu. Nya, where is nya? Nya coming as anuvritti. Yeah, yes. Apanave nya dhatu. From here nya coming as anuvritti. So, therefore, janate. After the verb nya, preceded by some and pratyatmanepade used, when not used in the sense of anadyane, remembering with regret, accepting that meaning, another meaning. So that meaning is not there in our current sutra. So therefore, our sutra 2.3.22, janite. That's why the example is Pitra janite, sanjanite, Pitram samjanite. He recognizes his father. He recognizes his father. He knows his father. That is the meaning. So karma of Sampurvaka Nyadhatu can take Tritiya optionally. Sam plus Nyadhatu, that which is the object of knowing will be karma only. So therefore, what is we don't have to include this specially in Ditya Bhakti. But here it is Tritiya is ordained, therefore we need to mention. Governs instrumental case optionally. So it means Ditya Bhakti or Tritiya Bhakti. Understand? Is it clear?
Ishan.
Then this we do it quickly. Maybe I think we'll do it in the next class. I need to go now. So instrumental case is used with the words expressing the idea of excelling. This is all what sutra I am not able to map it, but it is given in the Kale. Excelling, resemblance, likeness, equality, swearing, rejoicing, motion, praise. I just quickly read. Okay. Excelling. Dhamna atishayati dhama. Purvantaya atishesha. In the form of in the meaning of excelling. Excelling something. A Mahabhaga. Purvan taya ati sheshe. To ati sheshe. You excel the Purvan, the preceding. Right? So Purvan ati sheshe. A Mahabhaga, this is I think from some literature from there I've taken this. From Kale only. You excel over your ancestors. That's the meaning. Similarly, Dhamna atishayati dhama. Dhama sagasra dhamnaha. When you excel, surpasses by, no, he surpasses, not you. He surpasses by his luster, the luster of the sun. That is the meaning. So that surpassing, excelling in that meaning, also Tritiya is used. And resemblance, Swarena Pitram Anuharati. Swarena, in terms of the voice, resembles his father. So resemblance. Asyamukha Matuhu Mukhena Sammadati. His face, Matuhu, his face resembles that of the Samvada, resembles of his mother. Samvadati means resemblance, tells, resemblance, resembling. That is the meaning. Vishnuna Sadrishaha. Viryaha. Virya, it's not complete, sentence is not complete, is equal to Vishnu. Sorry, Virya. In valor is complete only. In valor, that person, Saha, Vishnuna Sadrishaha, is like the Vishnu. Then swearing. Bharatena Atmana cha agam shape. Sorry, agam, not shape. It's a typo. Agam shape. I take, I swear by Bharata. And Atmana by myself. Bharatena Atmana. Shape, not shape. Then rejoicing. Bhaktya Guru Mayi Anukampaya cha Prita Asmi. So Bhaktya by devotion, Guru to the Guru, Mayi Anukampaya cha Prita Asmi. I am pleased, Anukampaya by the devotion. Bhaktya Guru Mayi Anukampaya cha Prita Asmi. Aham Prita Asmi means I am pleased. I am pleased with the Bhaktya Guru. Two things are there. That is Bhakti for the Guru, your devotion to the Guru, and your compassion for me. Guru, that is Bhaktya. Mayi Anukampaya. So you can see Tritiya Bhakti is used in both the places. Aham Prita Asmi, I am pleased. I am pleased with your devotion for the Guru. I am pleased with your compassion for me. Okay. So in that sense, pleased. In that sense, Tritiya Bhakti is used. Then Ka Purushaha Swalpakena api tushyati. Ka Purusha means Kutsita Purushaha. Kutsita arte ku, compound. Kugati Pradayaha. Ka Purushaha. That Kutsita Purusha, a low person, lowly person is satisfied with a little. Swalpakena. Rejoices with a little. Then motion. Ratena sancharate. The sense of the movement. You know, the either the that which carries or the part of the body on which something is carried is put in Tritiya Bhakti. Ratena sancharate. He carries something by Ratha. Okay. Ratena sancharate. He moves about the chariot, taking something. Okay, he moves about in a chariot, that is the meaning. Ratena sancharate. Then the price, when it comes to price, metaphorical or real. Shatena kritaha, he brought it for 100. Shatena kritaha. Swaprana yayena api rakshaniyaha sugrutsavaha. Even by giving life, the Sugrutsu, the life of Sugrutsu, the well-wisher must be rakshaniyaha, must be protected. So in that meaning also, this is metaphorical. No? So Satya Bhakti. Then words expressing the idea of a need such as kim, karyam, arthaha, prayojanam, and the like. The root with kr and kim use the same sense govern Tritiya Bhakti. Dhanena kim means what is the use of dhana? Kim, Tritiya Bhakti. Trinena karyam bhavati ishvarana. Even by you know, Trinena karyam bhavati ishvarana. That is Subhashita. It is taken from a Subhashita. Trinena karyam bhavati ishvarana. You can see here. What is a Subhashita? That also even a blade of grass is useful to the great people as a toothpick is to remove stuck food particles from the gaps of the teeth, or ear pick to scratch the inner ear. What to say of a man with speech and hands? Tantasya nishkoshana kena nityam, tannasya kanduya kena vapi, trinena karyam bhavati ishvaranam. Kimmanga vak astavata narena. What to talk of the person who has everything intact? Okay. So Trinena Karyam Bhavati Ishvara. Ishvara means not Ishvara. Even a blade of grass is useful to the great people. So Trinena Karyam Bhavati Ishvara. So words expressing the idea of use or need, such as Kim Karyam. That's the example. Kim Karyam. Then the next one. Kortaha Putrena Ajatena Yaha Na Vidwan Dharmikaha. What is the use of Prayojanam? Putra, who is the Putra who is born, who is not a Vidwan, who is not a Dharmika. See, this is also from a Subhashita method. Kotaha putrena jatena yona vidwan adharmikaha. Then finally, not finally, it is not yet over. It is Sahayukta Pradhane that we will see in next class. Alam we will see. The particles alam and kritam meaning enough, that also given tritiya. Alam ruditena, enough of crying. Kritam atyadharena. Done away with atyadharena means over, over pressure. Alam ativistarena, enough of elaboration. Kritam ashvena, done with the horse. So in that meaning, it is used. Then comes Sahayukte Apradhane. After that, Sadhakatamam Kalam important. I forgot to add it. I will add it in the first sutra, first point. Okay. These are all I have taken from this Alam Kartam, we can understand. And this I have taken from Kale. Kale has given. This Subhashita, of course, I found that. This and all is given. Okay. So it is useful. Add everything in one place. You follow up to this?
Yes,
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Sharanji.
So this covers the entire Tritiya. Sadhakatamam Karanam and Sahayuktya Pradhane. The two will complete the Tritiya Bhakti. We will do it in the next class. We will complete this Karaka Vibhakti once, so that it will be easy for us, it will be useful for us to analyze a sentence. We will stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद शरणजी.
धन्यवाद जी.
Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद शरणजी.
Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद.